Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Midnight Suns. In the last episode, we went ahead and did the next challenge, God challenge thing, in order to get the last word of power, and we ended up completing the challenge actually pretty easily, too. We only lost Charlie once, and Hunter, I think he pretty much had a shield the whole time and everything. We didn't even have Guarding Strike to start with, so it went really well. We got it done. Lots of area of abilities, too. I'm kind of finding that I like the build we went for, where it's a lot of area of effect and heals, so it worked really well. But anyways, so we got the last word of power, so now we're going to go explore the Abbey and everything, get that all taken care of, and then pretty much that's it for the night, I think. But yeah, it says we have a person to talk to, so my guess is Agatha. Yeah, Agatha wants to talk to us now. But yeah, we should be able to now explore all of these areas that were blocked before. There was like 5 or 6 areas that were completely zoned off because they had like those weird walls we could break. So we got a lot of exploration to do, so really looking forward to that. So yeah, remember to like the video if you like it and subscribe if you want to see more. But without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, so Agatha wants to talk to us first. Oh, she's in the garden. I was like, where'd she go? We did it, we did it. Yay. Okay, Agatha, what do you have to say about all this?
Break the wall, Hunter. I will be right here. After.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. Let's see what this was all about. The last thing that Wanda couldn't get through. Nope. There we go.
Set is in good humor today.
Whoa. Do we need to purify all this? Nope.
Hippis does not seem to agree.
My sister tells me that it can be helpful to ink one's thoughts onto page, that this is how she sorts through the chaos in her own mind, and that it may help me as well, but what do I say here? Is this the appropriate space to direct my yearnings for a normal life? Every time that I pass through East Transia to visit the markets, I envy the men and women living in complete ignorance of the supernatural swirling around them. Their greatest threat is whether or not they can supply and sell enough goods. I spend my days and nights plagued with nightmares of the darkest evils. We really haven't found a lot of Lilith's journals. Okay, now we need to go into the basement? Whoa. Okay. Let's see, we got some black trumpets. Whatever this is, which is kind of creepy. Okay, blood still on a wall. I spend too much time wondering about mortal life, at least. That is what Sarah tells me. What is it like to fall in love, grow a family, and enjoy carefree afternoons in the country watching the children bound through the fields? Simpler, that I know for certain. Sarah and I spend our days and nights doing our sacred duties as blood descendants, and she tells me that I should be proud of our work to keep the people of this world safe, to enjoy their simpler lives. What if I want to live a simple life? What if... could I? So it sounds like a lot of this stemmed from the fact Lilith just wanted to be normal. She wanted to just have a normal life. Okay. Can't necessarily blame her for that. Sarah and I have done something truly amazing. We have moved the Abbey from Transia to a town called Salem in North America. To move something of that size in history across seas, I honestly wasn't sure it was even possible, and yet here we are, no longer hiding in the shadow of the Wundagore Mountain. I'm optimistic. I know that we still have work to do here, but I can't help my curiosity. It's so completely different here, many new people to meet and learn from. My sister tells me that my spirit is too free, but I simply don't think that is possible. Shaw has increased his efforts as of late, and his cruelty makes my heart ache. To hang or burn another human being. Perhaps this is what Sarah wanted to shield me from all those years ago. Where I saw mortal joy, she could only see the darkness. I am grateful for the men and women of this town that reject Shaw's cruelty, and I do think that I have found some friends. Let's see this one. What a remarkable day. We've received correspondence from America, specifically a small town called Salem. Well, it's a tragedy what these witches are enduring. A madman that calls himself Hiram Shaw appears to be causing quite a stir among the magically gifted. Sarah has a great plan to help them. We've sent the Knights of Wundagore off to provide them with the Moonstill. If only I could have gone myself. If only just to experience something new. Okay. There's an altar.
Sarah?
Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Have you been following me?
On the contrary, kiddo. I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods, just like your mother and I did.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of Ashtar?
I always respected Ashtar, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Autumn, but she was never one to flatter the gods.
She seems to have no issue kneeling to Chthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
I honestly don't know.
I cannot say.
At least you've kept an open mind. I'm not sure I would have.
I have tried to remain neutral until I know more.
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding it anymore.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden. This was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Yes.
This may be difficult to understand given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Yes, I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that. I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness. There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
I was sick? I do not remember that at all.
I'm not surprised, given the cure. You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was inconsolable. If she had been desperate to heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and sensing your mother's desperation, the damn thing called out to her. There within its pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child. Straight from the Great Shadow himself, Chthon. And as payment, she pledged her eternal devotion to him. Reborn as the mother of demons.
I had no idea. I mean, okay. From a character standpoint, I want him to say I had no idea, but I kind of had a feeling that might be where this was going. That it was just like, because it kept dropping little hints and foreshadowing it, that basically she sacrificed everything to try to save the husband, well, his father, but couldn't. But that's fine. But then whenever it came to him, it's just like she was willing to give her soul, basically, in order to keep her child safe. So it's just like, it's really sad, actually. I had a feeling she wasn't all evil as was made out to be. So I had no idea.
She gave herself to Chthon. For me.
You were her only child, and she loved you more than anything else in this world. In her mind, it was no sacrifice at all. You were all that mattered.
And you still let me believe she was a monster.
For your protection, I only let you see her as she is now.
But what she became...
What she became, I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
And so you cast her out?
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose. I knew I would only have the moment, and so I struck, drove her from the Abbey, from you. It was the only way I could protect you. In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
Yes, it took her years, but she finally returned. Of course, by then, she had become something far different. The rest, as you know, is history. Until now. I thought by sealing this place, by avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier. But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
I honestly don't blame Sarah. I kind of understand why she did this, because basically, otherwise we would never want to fight her, because we would just see her as the mother who sacrificed everything from us, not the monster who doesn't really know what that sacrifice was for anymore kind of thing. So, I'm gonna say I understand.
You were trying to protect me. As you always do.
You've made this easier on me than it should be, kiddo. But I can't say I'm not glad that you still believe in me.
We can only move forward from here. We've spent enough time wading through the past.
You'll get no argument from me there.
Ooh, legendary chest and annihilation. Consume all heroism to damage each enemy in an area. 33 for each heroism. Exhaust. Yeah, that's just okay. Why am I always getting dark cards, I wonder?
That was
It's like the game
awfully
wants me to be
too
dark.
close, Hunter.
What? Okay, 2 more legendary chests. Let's go. This one, Ancestral Legendary Combat Suit and Ancestor's Guided Legendary Passive Ability. Abilities do not exhaust. What? Wait, what? We can get a suit that makes it... Is it only whenever we use... Is that just a... Oh, that's a lot of gloss. And legendary... That's a lot of cool stuff. Wait, I'm... Okay, now you've got my attention, game. What was that passive? Abilities do not exhaust. That's just a passive. That's not... It needs to, like, charge up or anything. That's just straight up your... So any cards that have the exhaust thing on them will not be exhausted. So do I have any, like, light cards that are like that? But that's cool. So that means, like... Yeah, so I could use Patience, but it won't be exhausted. Oh, that's sick. Okay. That's a really cool passive. Let's see, do I have any other ones that are, like, exhaust cards? Holy Gift Plus. The next hero card played is not discarded. I was like, that's kind of pointless, though, because it's just like, okay, you use it and then you can't use it again. You know, you won't get the Holy Gift card again. But that's cool. That's useful. That's, like, extremely useful. Any other ones we got that have exhaust on them? We could summon Charlie, and it won't be exhausted, meaning we could summon her multiple times throughout the battle. Okay, that's a game changer of a passive, not having cards get exhausted when used. Now, is it only, did it say, like, was it specific ones? Is it, like, heroic, skills, anything like that, or... No, it just says Hunter abilities do not exhaust, so all of his cards do not exhaust. That is so useful. Oh my gosh, I gotta, like, rebuild his whole deck now. I really wish they had the ability to, like, make multiple decks now, because I'm like, okay, I like what I've got going on here. It's pretty good. But now we could do, like, a... Well, Summon Charlie, though. It's kind of an expensive one. But I could possibly get rid of, like, Bands of Fire, possibly, for that. Because being able to summon Charlie into battle could be very useful, because she's got some good cards. Also means we could use, like... Holy Gift is just okay. But the Patience card, that one could be amazing, because while it's in hand, its card cost goes down by 1 each turn. And then it also does huge amounts of damage. I mean, that's... Oh, man. We'll leave what we got on for now, but that's something I might need to look into. That's awesome. Okay, we also got the Ancestral outfit. Oh, that one's cool looking. Oh, I like all the like, markings and everything. Okay, we might have to go with that for a while. As much as I love our Borderline costume, I love our look and everything, I think the era of the boy band is over. Okay, so we equip this one. And then, do I like the Ancestral weapons? I mean, they're pretty cool. They got the markings on them and everything. And I like the hilt, but I also really liked... I really liked our Borderline blades, though. I mean, these are pretty cool with it, like the symbiote ones. But no, I think I'm going to keep our Borderline blades. No, not that. Let's see. I mean, we could technically go... Do we like it with the hood? Yeah, I think I like it with the hood. Let's go with the hood. Cool. Awesome. So again, I might have to look into that later. For now, we'll keep the build we have now, because we just did that big old battle, and I was just like, oh, I like our build. Now that can completely change our build, but we'll hold off on that because I don't have tons of exhaust cards that we want to use up right now. But that's awesome. Like, I'm really looking forward to what I could do with that. Hi. Okay. Wait. For a second, I thought there was something else behind me. Okay, so that was cool. So Lilith isn't... What happened to her is horrible, but she isn't horrible.
Smiling.
Okay, sweet. Here's our last symbol. And I was wondering when we were going to get hold of this. Okay, I'm just going to snap a very, very quick little screenshot of this, just so I have it. And then we can run over and do that last puzzle for that. Okay, so let's see. So that's this area done and dusted. So Agatha's going to want to talk to us, though, huh? Okay, Agatha, what do you have to say about all this?
I hadn't intended on eavesdropping, dear, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Sarah.
Did you know about my mother?
Sarah was never any more forthcoming about Lilith with me than she has been with you. She must have felt it was safer to keep both of us in the dark.
Yeah. I would honestly say I do not know what to think, because it's just like, I understand Sarah's point, but also she should have trusted us, but also, like, by this point, but,
It is hard to know what to think now.
After so many years and so many conflicting stories, you have every right to be unsure.
And to say nothing of what this did to you?
It may sound ridiculous, but if someone had to end up this way, I'm glad it was me. Can you imagine what a nightmare Sarah would be as a poltergeist?
That is true. We may have had another terror stalking the grounds had things gone differently.
And despite everything, I have to say, I'm glad we were able to spend this bit of extra time together, Hunter.
so am I.
I enjoyed it too, Agatha.
I'm glad, dear. But there are still more secrets to discover, if you're interested.
More still? How will I know where to find them?
Oh, I'd say some combination of dumb luck and persistence? But in all seriousness, with Set's blessing, you'll be able to break down all sorts of things, I imagine. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just have fun, dear.
Okie dokie, so that quest line is now done. Awesome. Okay. So where do we want to go to first? Because that just opened up all sorts of things for us. Okay, let's kind of look around here first, I guess. Where are things that we can break? Okay, I don't think there was anything else over by the trial that we did, so let's go over here maybe? Okay, ooh, big plant. Corpse flower. Anything in the graveyards? This takes us up here. Was there anything up here? No, because that's just where the moon seal was. There wasn't anything up there. Let's see. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Okay. I'm not really sure where to go, because basically we just kind of got to run around again. Okay, I don't think we can break, like, these type of things. Oh, we can. Oh.
Set revels in his blessing.
Holy crap, we can break everything now? Okay, this really changes everything.
Autumn be praised.
Okay, so that's good to know. So now those big stone, like where we see fallen stone, rock stuff, those are now breakable too. So that means this over here, man, that's like, we've got a lot of exploring to do then. I wasn't expecting to be able to break those. Let's see. Ooh, what's this? Margaret Adams. Oh, another skull. Okay. Her power is still felt even today. Did we need to find, like, 6 of them? That's right. Yeah, 3 of 6. Cool. Let's see. Oop. Black trumpets. Without Gregor, I am empty. What is the purpose in fighting against evil when something so simple as sickness can take away my only joy in this world? I worry that I could lose the child that I carry within my womb. So many lives lost in the village, so little hope to be found. Hiram Shah and a select few of his followers appear to be immune. Or perhaps he is the one that has released this sentence upon the people of Salem. Oof. Another member of the Salem Coven. Are you our last? Yes, I think this might be our last statue. Which means we got all those too. I bet it's just gonna be like a legendary chest, right? Yep. I mean, it's still cool, but yeah, I had a feeling it was just gonna be a legendary chest. Cool. Old Midnight Sun's mystery complete. Okay, let's see. I have warmed to the collar that I wear. Sarah and Agatha have taught me how to use it as a channel, a means to harness the wildness of my powers into something controlled, something that I can really put to use. It feels like my lessons have shifted. No more hypotheticals or talking through scenarios, but instead more practical training. Sparring, even. There is a brief look of surprise on Sarah's face whenever I best her, and I savor those moments, though they are rare for now. Ooh, we only need 2 more of Hunter's pages. Got a new haven, the Foggy Crags. Who would want to hang out here? It's very creepy. Let's see what's over here. I fear I will lose this baby. I find myself in this dark chamber beneath ground, unable to fight away the sickness that ravages my body. I thought that I could find hope within the Darkhold's magic, but I worry it is too late. For me, for my child, could there be a future where we see the light again? Oh, this is really sad. Ooh, cursed effigy and legendary gifts. Sweet, can craft legendary gifts now. What else we got? What else we got? We also should be finding some tarot cards here soon, because we only need, like, what, wasn't it, like, 3 or 4 more tarot cards and we got all of them? Or did we finish the set? Did we finish the set? No, I don't think we finished the set. This fog is making it really hard to see, and I know that's the point of fog, but still, very annoying. Let's see. Skull of May Richards. Power still flows through this skull. We only need 1 more skull. I could take it no longer, and I fled into the night to confront Shaw. He has been sealed away forever. If there was a man inside of him once, it's no longer. The Darkhold took away any humanity that had remained long ago, and now I have it. I have this cursed scroll. If only I had moved quicker on him, my dear Gregor would still... Perhaps there may be an answer here within this powerful page. Perhaps there may be some good that could come of this power. Wait, did Hiram Shah use the Darkhold against the witches? Is that what she's saying? That would be interesting. That would explain a lot, though, but... okay, all palettes for him and a neural enhancer. Let's see. What do we got for colors? Oh, for a second there, I thought it removed his pants because it was close to his skin color. I was just like, did it just take off his pants? Dragon scale. Ooh, do we go with light? I mean, I really kind of like the dark and light mix. It looks really cool. But I like the idea of, like, the light hunter kind of thing that we were going for. But it's almost too bright. It's kind of weird looking. I don't know. I really like just the, you know, the one we start with, the neutral, not neutral. I guess you could call it neutral. I like that one, though, because it's, oh, this is so tough. I think it's because you can't see the symbols as well on this one. Because they're, like, so bright. But it kind of works with what we were going for, you know? Oh, I don't know. Erg. I don't know. Oh, gosh. Okay, we'll leave it for now, and I'll think about it. Oh, I just really... Because we were going for kind of a theme of, like, you know, light... He's going the light path. He's using mostly light, whatchamacallit, abilities and whatnot. So, I went the wrong way. So that's why I was like, I kind of want to keep going with that theme, but I'm also kind of like, ooh, but the dark and light mixture looks really nice. I will admit that I was fearful when the idea first came to me, but when Cthulhu's gentle push, I knew that it was the right thing to do, so I have designated a hanging tree for those that seek to oppose us. There's only room in Salem for those seeking the truth, those who are good, and those who listen carefully to what I share. I cannot tolerate those afflicted with darkness, and they must be purged. So he did use the dark. Oh, man. I don't think this is a breakable weapon. Yeah, it's not.
Set is a temperamental god.
Okay, so we've already gone that way. We've already gone that way. We already did that over there. And what's... Aha. Here we go, this.
He sees our path.
Okay, there's nothing back here, right? Yeah, no. Okay, go grab the key. Thank you very much. Okay, we already did that because we grabbed the skull that was there. I'm only missing one more set of remains, so I'm hoping I'm not, like, passing... Okay, we already checked that we can't go over that way. I think that's everything that's down here. Again, it's just really hard because there's so much freaking fog everywhere. And I get that's kind of the point of this area, but man, is it, like, really, really, really hard to see. Did I already go up this way, or... Okay, no, because that's the way, yeah, that goes back the way we already came. Okay. What was that? Oh. More reagents. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, we got the stuff that was over behind this one already. Any other rocks I need to be aware of? Aha, here we go.
Nothing can stand in his way.
Open this one. Yes, more color pellets. Probably need to just hit triangle on them because I think it takes you immediately to them whenever it pops up. Okay, we got this one, which is like all dark. We got the deep. Ooh, I like the blue. Yeah, that one's okay. Kind of like this one. I think that's my thing, is I really like being able to see the gold etching on it. I like that. Yeah, we'll leave him in his default. The more I look at it, the more I'm liking the default. So I think we're gonna stick with it for a little while. Let's see. Okay, so we're... Okay, I kind of remembered now where we're at-ish. Okay, there wasn't anything else down this well, right? No, because... No, we restored the well or whatever it was. That's what we did. Okay, is there anything like... Graveyard. Still need to find the last skull, too. No, that's just inspect the graveyard. Okay, wasn't there something up here that I needed to break? Yeah, I think it was all the way at the top, right? No. Yes? No. I don't remember. I don't know, but I hear something. What is that noise? What the heck? Okay, now I'm very much curious. What is that chiming noise? So that tells me that there's something over here I missed, maybe? Because it was coming from over here, I thought. What was that noise? Great, now I just think I'm going crazy. Yeah, because it was coming from right over there. There was like this weird chiming noise up there. I have no idea. Where was I wanting to go? I'm all turned around. No, I don't think I was wanting to go back. I think... Okay, I'm here. I was wanting to go to the Everflowing Glade. Because that's where... Yeah, there's lots of stuff over here. But we'll do more exploring in the next episode. I wasn't expecting there to be story stuff, but it didn't even dawn on me that, oh yeah, there's going to be story stuff because of the fact that we just finished like one of the major quest things, so... But in the next episode, we'll continue exploring and try to get more stuff figured out and done and picked up and everything, because we're getting lots of good gear and stuff, which is awesome. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. Until next time, see ya!